Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Denver Broncos and the New England Patriots. Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in Week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack while the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
Defense coming out swinging as they try backing them up further here. It's 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, here's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Yes, sir. Five. Hey, let's push it in. Great job. We're good. Crazy. Crazy.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Nick starting with a pass. His first throw is an interception. And the Patriots get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kane, as Russell Wilson loves to say, separation was in the preparation.
Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Five. Hey, what's up?
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's able to take this one down at the 25. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Crazy.
1st down, May. On target to Musgrave. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
On second down, here's Barkley. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Offense is set, 1st and 10.
Hey, Garfield! What's that? Hey, what's that?
From the red zone on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Going after is good by Boy Gallis. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He dodged the tackle. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Bombers. Hey!
Receiver in motion going left. Nix with it on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Again on 2nd and 10. Nix. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They're set up at the 35 now.
And the Broncos 1st down.
Captain.
On 1st down, it's Nix. Has it downfield working the left. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Denver.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. On the move, headed right. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Offense in a hurry up here.
30. That's another Broncos 1st down. A gain of 30.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Nix. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They motion Waddle over left. Harvey is across the line for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
Touchdown, Broncos.
Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details, right?
And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They go play action. Here's May. Hauled in by Musgrave. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a New England 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They go to Barkley again. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-6 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. All right, time to get this 2nd quarter going. The Patriots set up inside the red zone. 1st down, all right, with Barkley. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Barkley again here on 2nd. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots grow the lead to 7. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. Gallus checks on the extra point. And the Patriots grow their lead to 8.
Broncos 6.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Forced out to his right. Comes this one on to Harvey. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. Then you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Nix from the gun. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That play good for 17 on a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Chased out to his right. He can run it. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Patriots' 15-yard line.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Harvey. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line. And the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Third and goal, here's Nix. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Broncos could have gone for 2 in the tie, but they choose to trail by 1. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players, be dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. It's the Patriots with work to do on 2nd and 12. May now from the gun. Big strike here to Williams. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots grow their lead just before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So up comes May and his offense, going for two.
The Patriots will win.
They want to run it across. And he gets in for two. They're going to go up by 2 scores off of that play. Defense perhaps a little too worried about the pass there, partner, and as a result, they're able to run it in for 2.
It really becomes a numbers game down here. And you see a lot of teams employ this, right? If there's numbers there against the pass, we're going to be committed to running. If they stack the box, we've got to be willing to throw it. In this case, it was a numbers advantage in the simplest path for 2 points.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Going wide receiver run to start this series. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Broncos
First down, and they go right back to it. And the defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They go right back to him. Another carry for the receiver. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running. Going to the ground again on 1st. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. It's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Escapes the pocket. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab and bounds. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Oh, I said. Ready? Go. Away.
Nick's looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10.
Working inside the red zone. That's for Waddle again. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Bombers.
Once more, it's Nix. It's a 6-yard gain that sets up 1st and goal. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He finds his back, Harvey. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Here's Nix to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a one-score game before halftime. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos cut the lead down to just 2. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
One last play before the break. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He's brought down just inside the 25. Working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Captain. Hold on a second.
They motion to Waddle over left. Nix with it on first. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
A gain of 21 yards.
Bombers.
First down,
Hold on a
Broncos.
second.
Now Nix. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Ball at the 33 for first down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Completed to his running back. He's got it in the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Captain. Bombers.
They'll throw again. Nix. And he has the catch. It's both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Broncos take the lead right away in half number 2. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos jump in front now by 5.
Patriots 22.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Enough to stop that play with Jade Barron.
I I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
On play action, here's May. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Too quickly here.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Crazy, 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 crazy. 5. Crazy, crazy.
Now May on 3rd and long. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards.
At their own 12-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
Almost through the 12. Ready?
First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Here we go again.
Working quickly here.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Second down gives to Harvey. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Denver.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kyle Dever makes the play. And he's going to score. It's a pick 6 for New England. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Point conversion.
They send him straight up the middle. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Broncos 27.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to the air. Nix after the pick. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Nix from the gun. And that's completed right side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield track.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Broncos.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Broncos 1st down. A gain of 31 yards.
On 1st down, it's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Nix to throw again. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a lead just before the end of the 3rd.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Nix leading the Broncos to the line for this two-point try.
The Broncos will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. On the move, headed right. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the one.
You spend all week on two-point plays, trying to get to your best options. But ultimately, sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Back to the air, it's May. This is Reed working the right side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a pickup of 26. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Through the middle. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
Goal at the 5-yard line.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
They're going to run with Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Give him 4 yards, and that moves him that much closer. 2nd and goal now from the 2. And just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Patriots with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. I'll try again with Barkley. And he's in for the touchdown. The Patriots take a 4th quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And he's into the end zone, so that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this 4th quarter. Well, that right there, a very important 2-point conversion, Brock. Their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math is pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. It puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, it's certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. And off headed right. It's Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Has the downfield working the left. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Nix now to throw. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun hands off to Harvey. And that's all with the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of a yard on the play.
It's a 3rd down to give to Harvey. He hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He's brought down at the 38-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Desperation time here on 4th. He connects downfield. And just finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Receiver gets it again. Man, they're keeping him busy. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 6-yard line.
Another give to the wideout. Man, he has been busy. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Harvey. And he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos jump in front late.
Touchdown.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people down.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here goes that. Crazy. Lady, what's that?
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. They're bent up. Not the stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Lady, what's that? Crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy.
Now to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos make the play that should win them this game. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Fortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself 3rd and long, extra long like this, protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive in the defense, well, they did exactly what they wanted to do. They took it from them.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Taking a chance to the end zone. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! And the Patriots get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
He'll look to throw it. Rolling out to his left. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. The rookie from Ohio State takes it away. And the Broncos make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So the Broncos right out of here with a win on the road. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. sleep until noon.